Alright, hopefully it's good. Stream looks functional. Let me just share the link. Oh, hello, Neku. Hold up, I'm just sharing the link with people. Oh, you got notifications. I see. That's kinda cool. I don't really use notifications at all personally, so I wouldn't really know too much about how it works for the live streams. Alright, so today's context. I got a drawing tablet. And hey, this is my first time unboxing it. This is the first canvas I've ever opened using this drawing tablet. Before I drew on iPad. I'm an iPad artist. I use Clip Studio Paint on iPad. This is also Clip Studio Paint, but on desktop. So I'm gonna learn how to use the desktop version. See how it goes. Try draw some waifus. Maybe I'll get onto drawing poses. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I'm still figuring out all the keyboard shortcuts as well. Since iPad, you can't really use a keyboard. But I mean, you definitely can attach it. I just never have attached a keyboard to it. I find the finger gestures to be quite helpful. So, I've done a bit of searching up for basic things. All I found so far is control on that, and like how to move as well. So like this is spacebar, then control and space, up, down, to zoom. I'm still definitely getting used to it. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since we talked. Yeah. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I just tend to draw doodles sometimes, so it'll mostly be a doodle stream, I believe. I might do fan art at some point, or like drawing some copy studies. Probably not copy studies on stream. I think that's more so a thing to do in private. My keyboard might be a bit loud. The one I'm using right now and like I use at home lately is I'm not sure how into keyboards people hear it. If you search up tangerine switches, it'll probably come up. They're like orangey with like a green top. Pretty fitting name, right? They're quite loud on a aluminium, whatever you wanna board. Keyboard ASMR says Sano. Cute. I don't know how I should draw a face. I think I'm still like quite an intermediate sort of artist, but Recently I'm trying to learn some more like anatomy and general fundamentals. This feels kind of wrong. I'm not using a reference right now either. I'll probably pull up some references later on. This feels so wrong. I will say though, the like pressure is very nice. Like the tablet pressure for the pen. The one I'm using, I don't know how into tablets people are. It's a non-display tablet. Oh. Okay. What? No idea, but I tried to redo like Control-Shift-C and that's what happened. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot more like pressure. It's the way like more dynamic. You gotta go, don't worry about it. I mean, there's always the thought if you wanna watch along later. No problem. I don't know how you feel about how this looks. It feels kind of off. Yeah, I did say it. The eyes feel too spaced out. Well, this eye should be like here. They both need to be small. And then this is too small and this is too small. I wonder if there's a shortcut to reach selection. That's a bit better. Yeah. Well, maybe this is too high up. Like, not high up, like... I really gotta know what the redo key is. Maybe I'll have to Google some things at the same time as streaming. This feels like an unhealthy amount of undos. I'm still kind of getting used to the fact that this tablet is non-display. Just woke up. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, time zones are a thing to be fair. Yeah. I still think, well, you could definitely do with getting some sleep. New tablet, how is it? I think it's pretty nice. Like, okay, if I let the contrast from iPad, even though there's like various differences, right? The first point I would say, it's so much nice having more space. I'm running this on a 27-inch monitor, I believe. And on iPad, it just feels like there's not really enough space to see everything, but it's much nicer. It's a non-display tablet, so the surface is quite tactile. It gives a lot of tactile feedback, which I really like. Yeah, I think it's a really great experience. Not to say the iPad is bad, and it's much easier to like bring around, right? much more accessible to that. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it, and it's a very welcome change. But I'll only be using it sometimes. Dad will make appearance. I wonder if Eclipse is around. That does make me wonder. I haven't talked to him for a few days. But yeah, this makes me feel like way more in control of like what my lines are doing as well. So I have quite a bad habit of undoing a lot due to mainly using iPad, but the pens feel like way different on here, in a good way. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Like it just like it's way more in control. It's way more precise on like where I go. So I really like it for that. Yeah, and also I did some writing up here. It feels very smooth to write on. It does look a bit like wispy. I think that's because like this was the first time I ever used it like actually. So I was trying to get used to writing. I'll do a test writing thing. I think that one thing people are type out is like the quick prompt fox times of a lazy dog, right? Yeah, that's how that goes. I'm trying to figure out the pen pressuring a bit, but it's quite good. I like it. I like it a lot. You're tired again. You could sleep again. You know, it's good for your health if you sleep. Health benefits. Well, you think about it like game stats. Your time goes slightly down, but then your like awareness level goes up a lot. Depending on how much sleep you get. Persuasive voice. Very interesting interpretation. I think this eye is still too far out. It should be like here instead of here. I don't know how much I can get away with moving it though. Still have a nitro one you sent? You mean the link to the gift, or you mean when I was saying that you should accept it? Did I send a voice message or something? Maybe that looks a bit better, yeah. So it did mess up a bit. I did. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do, you know? This feels kind of off. It's alright. I'm not gonna be too much of a perfectionist over doodles. Let me pull up a reference. I'll do like a fan art sort of thing. Oh yeah, is the volume good this time? I think the music was a bit too loud last time, so I've tried making it a bit quieter for this stream. It's good? Good to hear. I think I'm gonna draw, a Sinaka fan art. You know, just for fun. I'll probably use that pre-existing frame and train SketchUp. This is the image I'll try and draw. I'll move it over every now and then. Still getting used to all of these shortcuts. She looks scared. I can understand that. Oh no, it's not what I meant to do. I gotta learn these shortcuts, huh? No, no redo button. Dang. I think there's definitely a redo button that I'm not aware of. Oh, hello. I'm trying to figure out how to use this PC version. It's very difficult. I feel like, okay, not quite, but you know that meme of like the airplane controls? I feel kind of like that, except it's my keyboard and all of the keybinds, because I don't know the keybinds. Okay, let's go. It's kind of unfortunate my mic isn't picking up the sound of this, because it sounds quite therapeutic. Like, it sounds kind of like, you know when you scribble like a pencil on paper? It sounds very similar to that. So yeah. I probably won't go into color today though. Considering I've still yet to color just my monitor. In terms of sketch, I might just go straight in again. I think the eye is kind of like this. And downwards eyelash sort of thing. I think there might be more upwards actually. I don't want to go too much into detail, but I feel like the eyes are like important focal points. So I kind of want to at least go for a bit more detail. I think that's okay. Yeah. Proceed to add more detail. Okay, I'm happy with that, I think. So everything except all that for. Yeah, pretty much. I will not be alt F4ing anytime soon. Actually, to bit further out and down, like that. Sorry if I'm like sniffing quite a lot today. Allergies and all that. Feels too small in comparison. The undo button, my savior. Is that enough? It feels kind of like spiky muscle and like eyelashes. But yeah, the precision is still quite surprising to me, but I think a lot of it's like the tactile screen. Not even a screen, is it? Ah yes, banana. I keep accidentally dragging it, the canvas. don't know how I feel about this eye. It doesn't feel as open as the previous one. Me watching a full drawing experience, yeah, right? I mean, I wouldn't exactly call myself experienced. But, yeah, I see a point. Okay, let me explain this conceptually. The circle is too big in proportion to the eyelash. And this is quite a large gap. So what I might do is redraw the eyelash after this. Drawing 101 with Mika. Ah, yes. Cosmic using a household is extremely experienced and has autistic skills. No. Cool. No. Absolutely not. Wonder if she'll recognize you. I think she might. No. Okay, what's the undo button? No. Okay, you know, I'm searching this up. Not undo, redo. What's the redo shortcut? Redo shortcut CSP. Control Y? What? Control Y, huh? That's messed up. That's so messed up. No, I don't leak stuff. I accidentally closed the window for something. Alright, let's continue. Wait, no, I went to redo. What am I doing? Control Y. I'm not even on the application. Control Y. Yes. Okay, let's go. My rules are just be chill and nice and respectful to people. That's it. Hey, wait. Wait for what? How did you drop to number 2? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's XP system is something. His eye is now looking the wrong direction, but I'll fix that after. Feel bad for Glow because she can't use cute emojis. Yeah, me too. It's very sad. Maybe one day when I get channel memberships, and then I'll send Ghoul money every month so the Ghoul can get cute emojis. Do you want me to spend money on people or something? It's also going to be a shortcut for selecting. The heck? No, redo it. I think Wave gave you Nitro because he wanted you to enjoy it, so don't feel bad. Hence, you shouldn't feel bad when I give you a membership, right? It is quite funny, yeah. Could always not accept. I would find a way. By the legal, we're still yet to receive that one Google Doc, the blacklist one. People online a lot of the time have said there's a drawing curve to non-display. I don't feel like I've felt that. I think an iPad is a close enough experience to drawing on a display tablet for me to have expected possibility of difficulties, but I haven't really experienced too much of that. It's quite intuitive. What I have experienced is my skill issue. This reminds you of Oshinoko? This is Oshinoko fan art. I'm just drawing like from a reference. But yeah, I would say my general drawing style is somewhat inspired by Oshinoko. I really liked the first episode of that anime a lot. Of the first season, I think it was a really great standalone. I just had some mic issues with unplugging and moving cables. Alright, back to drawing. Testing out the erase from the back of the pen right now. It's quite alright. It sounds different, which is quite interesting to the pen. Right, good to continue. Yeah, I really have a bad habit of trying to undo quite a lot instead of just like drawing like an alright line the first time going with it. Do you watch rest of the anime? I don't mind, up to you. Open to watch party anytime if you wish to. Although this weekend they will be quite busy, so perhaps next weekend? So you'll just wait then? Alright. How do I feel about the eraser on the back of the pen? I keep accidentally moving the canvas quite a lot. Also, this is quite off from the reference. I think I'm gonna redo it. Reference is more like straight. Like bam. Here, and then it's like here. In like more of that sort of shape. Hey, maybe I can look from this actually. Maybe it looks too unnatural. That's good enough. I don't love it, but it is what it is. I think maybe I should try and just draw like a smooth line. Here. a bit shaky, but workable. Is it workable actually? No, I have my doubts. I am a doubter. Someone possessed you? I wonder what kind of experience that must be. Spoke to her on Discord, she said Wowie. That sounds like Senna. not going for an exact copy, more so just a fun doodle, so it might be a little bit different to reference. But that's kind of part of the fun of it, I feel like. She said I am a happy kid. I see. Mika, hi. Hello. Unless she was saying, but say hi for me. Was all you? Huh. Leave away, say hi for me. Did drawing stream on your account be really better? Oh, that's really nice of you, but I'm sure you draw really well. And I don't really consider myself to be very experienced, so I'm still trying to learn and improve. But thanks for stopping by, sharing your thoughts. If I have time afterwards, I'll definitely check out your streams. Wholesome YouTube, we are in a new age. Kind of. I think I've said this story a couple times now. That was a drawing streamer I knew. This guy streamed for about 2 weeks, but he streamed every single day for about 12 hours, himself drawing. And his chat was a mix between really nice and supportive people who stuck around, and really toxic people who always like criticizing him. And then 2 weeks in, he quit. That was unfortunate. kind of improvising heal. But I really like swirly hair, like in the wind and stuff. It doesn't really follow the original too well. I want to redo it for personal reasons. But yeah. When you say you're doing your drawing with pen and paper? I don't really draw with pen and paper, which is both a good and a bad thing. It's probably part of the reason I'm able to develop terrible habits like this. iPad Kid Mika, no, please don't associate me with them. Do something else inside while VCing. Don't worry about it. It's extra productivity, you know? If you're doing two things at once, you're getting twice as much done, double time value, right? So if you're not doing something on the side while VCing, you're being unproductive. Convo and reading a system 2. Yeah, so do something with system 1 in the background. Means system 1 is dropping. You can pause your thing to yap about something if you need to. Like, if I were to yap a lot, I would not be doing things at the same time. Active listening, passive listening, you know, the skill. Free show me cool, but and never mind. You do bring up an argument, I suppose. Hello, Wave. I did see your DM. It's going alright. Just stretching. Oh, and you plan on sleeping? Good question. Eventually. Eventually, at some point, I will sleep. Eventually, indeed. Don't strain yourself too much. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm chilling right now. Later 2 hours, soon 1 hour. Some point 3 hours. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Time really is relative. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Whenever is convenient indeed. Set up a cozy den. Would be cool. I have my suspicions on why I was saying that though. Which is related to your most recent DM. Stream all day. If only. If only. I want to redo this. Hi. Hello, Flora. Hope you're doing well. Considering your username, I assume you also draw. So, what kind of thing do you like to draw? Good but sick, but good. I hope you feel better soon. I personally haven't been sick for a couple months, thankfully, but I'm definitely suffering from the spring allergies, you know, hay fever and all that. So if you hear me sniffing quite a bit, you know why now. Yeah, it's not so fun. I got sick quite a few times for this most recent winter, which has been quite sucky. Like drawing animals, people, trying new stuff, drawing weapons. Weapons? I have not tried drawing weapons before. It sounds really fun though. I'd imagine weapon design to be quite interesting. Like designing fantasy weapons. Definitely something I'll look into one day. Thanks for the idea. Closest I've been to drawing animals is drawing like, you know, your typical Neko girls. After all, I do live on the internet quite a lot, so... Yeah, today I got a drawing tablet. It took a little bit to arrive. I hope to do this stream, last weekend, actually. But there were delays. All good now though. So this is my first time drawing with a drawing tablet, but prior to this, I've drawn artwork on an iPad before, so it's not all new. It's just a little bit of a different experience. I'm using a non-display tablet, so it has the ups and downs. I really like the tactile feeling though of the screen compared to other ones. If you ever the worst, you can appreciate nice flowers while sneezing all the time. I sneeze without appreciating the flowers. I don't really go up to flowers by choice or something, and yet I feel targeted by them. Maybe they come up to me. Big difference between iPad and non-display? I would say a lot of the things are quite similar between the two. Like the feeling of drawing the hand motions is similar. I have much more room to move my hand and arm around though in comparison. I think there's more of a tactile feel on this tablet compared to on iPad, which I've said a couple of times. I'm really liking that sort of tactile feel, like the whenever you like use a brush. The pen itself has been quite alright. It feels like there's more pressure variation, which I appreciate. On iPad, this brush feels suddenly less like that. Does it feel slippery, Mika? iPad, I use like a papery screen protector because of having issues with the initial slippery feeling. But before that, it was really like how you'd expect drawing on glasses. This tablet, no, it's a non-display one, which has more of a tactile coat over it. So no, one of the reasons I wanted to get a non-display one is because I really like the feeling of tactile like response. I always found it weird drawing anything but paper, but it's understandable. But I personally don't feel that way. myself. I've been drawing digitally for what, like, very on and off since like 5 years ago. So what I've used, this is Clip Studio Paint. On iPad I also use Clip Studio Paint, but prior to that I used IBIS Paint and Procreate. I used Procreate for almost 2 years straight as my main application for drawing. I would say how I feel about Procreate personally, I think it's good value. I think for like a one-time payment and the smooth UI, I think it's a great deal for people who just like drawing as a hobby, who happen to have an iPad. In terms of the brushes, that's where I kind of feel like I have problems. They feel quite liquidy to use. I don't really like that liquidy feeling very much. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to move away from it personally. But if that's not really a downside to you, then I can understand sticking with it. A lot of like social media artists that are not quite professional level, but they're like upper intermediate sort of level still use Procreate, and I kind of respect the fact that they do that, and I like a lot of their artworks. So I don't think the program makes the artist, is what I will say. Clip Studio Paint can feel a little overwhelming on iPad because the UI takes up quite a lot of space on the screen. They added new brushes on Procreate quite recently. I'll have to check it out, but I will say I use custom brushes on Procreate, and I've used a lot of them, trust me. Trust me, I have explored a lot of them. But as a whole, I don't think I would return to Procreate, but every now and then I'll definitely like check it out again, doodle things. I tend to currently do my YouTube thumbnails and like similar things on Procreate, though. The current thumbnail was made on Procreate. It was quite a rushed thumbnail, but yeah, I tend to find it easy to move text around and compile images. Are there any brushes that you particularly like using though on Procreate? And like how do they feel to use? Favorite animal you'd like to know? Oh, I don't think I have a favorite animal. Recently I've been looking into owls though. Yeah, I don't have too much to say on that. But how can you not like them in terms of cuteness and fluff? You know? But, you know, animals aren't just like cuteness and fluff, but you know, surely you gotta find it cute, right? What's your favorite though? You like them, but they stare into your soul. You have a valid point. Though I don't think that's something I would be bothered by, personally. Cute and fluffy, indeed. Yes. Drawing has always been quite therapeutic in my opinion. It just kind of has like a very pleasing flow. The animals of pigeons, snakes, dragons, and foxes. I see. Foxes. That one interests me. What do you like about foxes? Conjuring because it's not the Plant Kingdom or Fungi Kingdom. It's understandable. Just repositioning a couple things. Also, you feel like you'd be a fox when... Wait, because when I'm still there, just making as random noise possible. Huh. What kind of noises? You know you said random, but... what kind of things are in the sample pool for that? Almost like a wine. I see. Yeah, I would agree with that. Foxtail in your persona? Well, that's cute. I think I'm done with this doodle for now. So is that was one other. I don't know why it disappeared. Oh, did I crop the canvas at some point? No. I really don't know the shortcuts yet. I've got to learn them. It was like... I don't think the quality was that high. It'll always be in the stream replay though. Might add a tiny bit more detail to the clothing. It looks good. You mean this or? Sure, use this gun done. Well, I appreciate it. Not to mention, like spiders and moths too. Moths I can understand. Spiders I like the ones that are not furry. I'm just gonna sharpen it a little bit since I used what's it called? Liquefier. Just so it looks a bit cleaner instead of like blurry in some places. Actually, you know what I can do instead of sharpen but would look better? I mean, maybe she was like this like green in some areas. If I lock this layer and go over it. Oh, it doesn't get rid of the greens. That's unfortunate. Like insects altogether in terms of being around them. That's yeah, I can understand that. You know when you think you're finished with a drawing and you're not really finished with it, you're like, oh maybe I could change this and it would look a little bit better. Like maybe this could be this and I gotta stop, okay? No, we're done. We're done with that. We're done. Okay. What else? Ah, yeah, of course. Don't lob. Don't laugh, Abdul. We know that you don't draw. This is for Flora. Flora can relate to me. You cannot. Of people on like books, half of them are afraid. I agree with that. What else can I draw? Let me think. Flora, what kind of characters or like anime have you been into recently? Let me see what I can search for. Use like TAC? I don't know anything about it. Kinda interesting how scrolling sometimes picks up, but sometimes it doesn't. Even when you said the long hand, I don't think I know what it is. I think I'm just gonna do some posing practice of this. Some official kitchen outlook. Mainly for anatomy practicing, I would say. My main issue for anatomy lately has been like not being able to get like the vibe of the pose because I focus too much on like the details. I might use a separate layer case. I'm just gonna do it so you don't really have restricted space. Okay. Do you know what Japanese emperor caterpillar is? Let me search this up. Oh, it looks kind of cute. Wait. Yeah, it looks cute. I wonder if it's poisonous. Harmless to humans. Awesome. Okay, despite the fact I generally don't like caterpillars, if one just walked onto me, I would let it stay. Back to drawing discussion. The way I draw anatomy, I typically use an airbrush, but I'm trying to sort of learn the more typical method of just using a brush and like sketching like this. It's also more transferable onto paper, so I think that's a plus. Yeah, I'm already too stuck up on the details. This sucks. What is this? Oh yeah, Fleur, I presume you don't use Clip Studio Paint. In which case, I'm gonna tell you, they recently added a functionality that's sort of like Procreate, where if you like make a shape and when you hold the position, it kind of straightens it out. Screw this, I'm going back to airbrush. That's way better. That's way more like it. Wow, this monitor needs color adjustment ASAP. It looks really yellowy on my end. Like the outline of it on my other monitor, it looks perfectly fine. Yikes. Let me go back on the reference. This airbrush is a bit too thick. What's better? Well, the thing about me drawing on PC, the way I'm like using my monitor, is I will have to manually adjust the colors on my PC monitor. Well, the one I want to use. You have any fandoms? I don't think if there's a specific fandom I would really associate myself with, like heavily. What kind of fandoms are you into aside from the prior mentioned one? Did I press cancel again? Yeah, I expect OK to be on this side for some reason. Yeah, viewing the fire Pokemon, maybe too many things. I see. I wouldn't say I know too much about any given specific one of those, but feel free to share anything that you're passionate about. Always welcome to. Oh, wow, this pull sucks. So this hive extra. I am a shield, get you ice cream. That's nice of Sano. I really don't like how I've drawn this. I don't draw from reference too often, so sometimes it can be pretty tough too. Just flavor ice cream. I don't think I have one favorite. wonder if I've accidentally cropped the canvas again. No, I have not. Cool. I like almost all of them enough to where if someone gave it to me, I would eat it and enjoy it. Vanilla bean is good. You can't go wrong with vanilla. What's vanilla? You suck for that. You really suck for that. Seem interested in the combo. Are we talking about the same thing? We... Right. Big tree behind in the background. I want to like vanilla bean ice cream, but I definitely think vanilla bean ice cream is better to like the vanilla ice cream where it's like not as beany. Chocolate ruined you, cause one time took up, I don't recall drink it. It was a lot. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I don't know how common it is. You know those cones where it's like solid chocolate at the bottom? I really like those. So good, it's a little bit overly sweet. Understandable, but I feel like it really depends on where you get it from. didn't love mint chocolate. You thought it was too much. I see. That's fair. I don't think I've had straight mint ice cream before. I always avoided it because I thought if I don't like it, then that would suck. Because then I just wasted ice cream. And mint feels like a riskier flavor than the majority in terms of will you like it? It's all like a nice flavor when you try it. It's too spicy. Considering someone that finds toothpaste to be spicy, maybe it's a good thing I haven't tried it. Tastes like toothpaste. I don't think I will be trying mint anytime soon. Unless someone else makes a really good case for me trying it. No forcing me because she enjoys sweet treats at her own pace. They wouldn't force me. They wouldn't force me, right? Also, Flora, can I ask, what do you think about sketching with an airbrush like this? I'm curious on your thoughts on the technique itself. There's enough time on Earth to let me watch any stuff my own pace. I mean, I don't have to try everything, you know? It's okay to just try some things and be uncultured. I'm okay living under a rock, you know? If I Cronus to a lifetime thing. Cool, you'll never beating from out for allegations. You didn't watch Avengers? I feel like a lot of people didn't watch Avengers, and you're just in a niche of people that did watch Avengers. I tried before if you to use you use it for blocking out sheets of body. Understandable, it's not too different from what I'm currently doing. The misclick. I think next drawing stream I might use this as the thumbnail, like on the side. I think that would be cute to do. But I have achieved my goal of becoming more familiar with CSP on day one. And also using the tablet. Well, not so much becoming used to CSP, mostly just being used to the feel, the difference in feel. Do you see answers to my question? Yeah, I read the chat. I don't tend to read out every single message full. But yeah, I do read everything. remember when I said I was done with this one? Was I lying to you or was I lying to myself? I do yourself a lot, so I mean I see posted on your channel. Yeah, I'll go check it out at some point later. There's also someone else who dropped by. I was gonna check out their art as well. Yeah, I'll make sure to take a look. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. Just grind out my game dailies and then get some rest. I'm getting fairly late where I am, so yeah. But thanks for sticking by, chatting, or looking. Lookers are equally appreciated. Yeah. I might stream later this weekend, or I might stream little in 30 minutes, you say? Ooh, I'll definitely stay up for it. I might stream again this weekend. If not, then likely next weekend. There are updates generally posted in the Discord. There's a specific streaming channel, and the Discord is posted in the video description if anyone is interested in updates. So yeah, thanks for sticking by. I'll end the stream now. Hopefully everyone has a good day, evening, or night.